Allow yourself to settle in a relaxed but alert position. Imagine that if you could see yourself, you would think that you look rather dignified and worthy of respect. Take a moment to notice how your body feels as you sit here in this position, resting your palms face down on your knees. Notice the points of contact between your bottom and the seat beneath you, between your feet and the floor, and between your hands and your lap. Notice the feeling of the surrounding air as it comes into contact with your skin. Notice how your body feels breathing. Follow your in-breath as it travels in through your nostrils, down your throat, through your chest, and into your lungs. Notice how the abdomen expands on the in-breath and contracts on the out-breath. Notice how the air feels as it travels back up from the abdomen, through the chest, and out again through your nose or through gently parted lips. Bring awareness to the overall rhythm of your breathing, as if watching waves roll back and forth on the shore. Let the body gently breathe itself without trying to alter it in any way. Now, bring an image of a mountain into your mind's eye. This can be any mountain of your choosing. Perhaps it's a mountain that you've visited before, one that you've seen in pictures, or maybe it's one that you've imagined. Try not to overthink your mountain. Simply go with whatever image comes to you first. Try to imagine your mountain's appearance in more detail. You might notice that your mountain is tall, with rocky peaks reaching high into the clouds. Or you might notice that your mountain is small, but more expansive around its base, perhaps more like a rolling hill. Notice if your mountain has a single peak, or if it has multiple peaks. Notice if the sides of your mountain are gentle and sloping, or steep and more cliff-like. Can you see plateaus, streams, waterfalls, or lakes on the mountain surface? Once you have a sense of what your mountain looks like, imagine breathing its image in so the mountain and your body become one. Imagine that your bottom is rooted in the surface below you, like the mountain is rooted in the earth. And imagine that your head lifts high into the sky, like the mountain's peak. Your arms and torso become the mountain's sides. As you sense the mountain and your body as one, imagine that your body adopts the properties of the mountain itself. Mountains are very good at sitting. They sit from one day to the next, from 1 month to the next, from 1 year to the next, and from 1 century to the next. Through all this time, the mountain experiences many changes in activity. Light patterns change as the day turns into night, and as night turns into day. During the daytime, the mountain sees changes in light as the sun moves across the sky. On some days, the mountain sees more light than on others. From one season to the next, the mountain may experience changes in the air's temperature surrounding it. In the spring and summer months, it may see more life on its surfaces, as streams and waterfalls flow with running water, and as animals and birds come out of hibernation. In the fall months, the mountain may experience changes in the leaves' colors before they fall off the trees. The mountain may weather cold temperatures, harsh winds, thick cloud cover, and piles of snow on its peaks. However, through it all, the mountain sits. It maintains its sense of grounded majesty. Allow yourself to sense your body as if holding these qualities too. Now, check in with your body. Notice any physical sensations that come to your attention. Hold these sensations in your awareness. If they were weather patterns or seasonal patterns, which ones would they be? Perhaps a dull aching in your back muscles could be experienced as if storm clouds were rolling in. Or perhaps a sense of warmth or clamminess in your palms could be likened to a hot and humid summer's day. Notice if you perceive your experiences to be pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. It doesn't matter what shape or form they come in. Simply allow your physical experiences to be, knowing that you can act as a witness at the same time as holding your ground. Next, check in with your emotions, asking yourself what you can feel in your emotional world today. See if you can liken them to the weather and seasonal patterns around the mountain. A feeling such as anger might be likened to the mountain weathering a storm, with stronger variations of the emotion experienced as a stronger storm, and subtler variations of the emotion experienced as simply unsettled weather. On the other hand, feelings such as excitement or joy could be experienced as animals coming out to play. Again, it doesn't matter if you like or dislike your experiences. The point is to simply notice what comes up, knowing that you can remain rooted in your true self no matter what's going on around you. Finally, you might notice what thoughts have come up for you during your practice. As minds are designed to think, it's inevitable that you might have experienced some fleeting thoughts every now and then. Take a moment to reflect on how often your mind has wandered and where it has gone. If your mind has wandered away frequently, you might relate your experiences to a sky full of passing clouds. If few thoughts came up along the way, you might relate the experience to the presence of a clear blue sky. Further, the content of your thoughts might be linked to the appearance or structure of the clouds themselves. Thoughts of a heavy nature might be experienced as large, dark storm clouds. Light or frivolous thoughts, on the other hand, might be experienced as bright, puffy, white clouds. Regardless of your experiences, whether physical, emotional, or mental, always come back to grounding yourself in the qualities of your mountain. Know that you neither have to pursue your experiences or run away from them. Hold them in the space around you, simply letting them come and go. We can relax into knowing that whatever comes up simply won't last, as seasons and weather patterns are constantly changing. We are never locked in. In the meantime, we might find a sense of calm in the midst of our experiences. Spend a few more moments shifting your awareness between your physical, emotional, and mental activity and the activity going on around your mountain. Hold space as the observer, as the mountain. Like the vast, boundless nature of the sky, We can hold everything there without it becoming us. Allow yourself to come home to your mountain, fully awake. As we come to the end of this practice, bring your awareness back to your breathing. Notice the points of contact between your body and the surface that you are sitting on once again. Allow yourself to slowly open your eyes, noticing your surrounding environment. Begin moving your fingers and toes and stretch out your arms and legs. As you carry on with your day, see if you can bring the perspectives of this practice along with you.